Jarome Iginla, late 30s and looking for work. Most guys in North America would find that a challenge. I'm Kevin Dupont for Globe 10.0, here with Chad Finn. And Chad, rumors that Detroit's going to offer him a 2-year deal. Bruins up against the cap. Do you think they keep him or lose him?
It seems like it's probably going to be him heading out the door here. It's too bad too because he was such a great fit. I know things didn't click the way they wanted him to in the postseason, but that was more on the left side of things than everything else. I don't know how they replace him if he's gone, but it seems like a typical Red Wings thing to do to bring in a guy like that at this stage of his career.
And of course, they stole Daniel Alfredsson from under the Bruins last July, which is why the Bruins went with Iginla. You're right, he got his 30 goals. He was among the many, as in all Bruins forwards, who didn't get the job done against Canadiens, which I guess ends up being the mark against him. But I think what he's got going against Jarome Iginla has most going against him here is that it's a 70-something million cap. They're in the mid-60s, maybe even high 60s. There's just not a lot of room here. And if it's a 2-year deal, I think it becomes hard, especially for this team, to make the kind of financial commitment he should be looking for because he made $6 million last year.
So the question is, did they pay the wrong guys? I mean, did Peter Chiarelli make some mistakes along the way that's going to lead to them losing a guy that they really need? I mean, do you look at Chris Kelly being back next year, or some of the depth guys on that team that make pretty good coin? Is that going to prevent them from bringing back a guy who gives them something they don't have anywhere else on the roster, really?
But unlike Chiarelli's predecessor, Harry Sinden, who always busted chops, if you will, on salary, Peter has given it out fairly easily, but not ridiculously.
Yeah.
The Bruins haven't been in a situation, as the Rangers are now, with Brad Richards. Buy out Brad Richards. They had to pay him for the next 12 years not to work for him. The Bruins have a couple of guys. You could look at Marchand, Kelly, maybe even Boychuk, as a total of maybe $8-10 million there is maybe some dough that they'd like to trim now. But I think by and large they've managed the money well. That doesn't mean, though, that they're going to be able to keep Jarome Iginla.